Well, Bitcoin's still not 50,000, so here goes crypto cold plunge number 18.
Hey everyone, HeeVee here. In recent years, cryptocurrencies have been rapidly growing in popularity and are no longer a fringe thing not worth paying attention to. Today I want to tell you about how cryptocurrencies produce billions in value for their shareholders every day, how they are rapidly growing in both price and popularity, and how institutions are increasingly accepting them and adopting them as both forms of payment, stores of value, and assets on their balance sheet. Let's get into it. Now, the first thing we'll get into today is how cryptocurrencies create billions in value for their shareholders every day. If we look at the list of the top 10 most valuable cryptocurrencies, we can see that 2 of them are over $100 billion, and many more of them are in the tens of billions. Let's take the most valuable coin, for example. Bitcoin has a market cap of over $700 billion. If we scroll down here and we see that the price is up 2% today, that means that $14 billion in wealth has been created for the coin holders of Bitcoin. The situation is the same for Ethereum, which is the second largest coin. Ethereum, as we can see, is up 4.8% on the day, which means that over $8 billion has been created for those holding Ethereum. Furthermore, even if we look at a coin like Dogecoin, which is considered kind of a fringe and a smaller coin, it still has a market cap of over $6 billion. Given that Dogecoin is up 30% in the last 24 hours, that means that close to $2 billion has been created for the holders of Dogecoin. Also, with the increasing chatter about the possibility of Dogecoin going up to $1, let's take a look at how high that market cap would have to go for it to get there. We can see that there's currently 128 billion Dogecoins in circulation. If each one of those coins were worth $1, that would be $128 billion in market cap for Dogecoin. Also, cryptocurrencies are rapidly gaining popularity. If we look at the price since inception, Ethereum here has had a huge spike in 2017, followed by some sideways action. But now we can see in 2020 and then into 2021, we have seen incredible growth. I mean, this is truly unprecedented growth. There hasn't been a period in the past where cryptocurrencies have grown this much. The story is the exact same for Bitcoin. We can see Bitcoin also had the big spike in 2017 during the crypto mania in December. And since then, it has gone on a run that has made the 2017 run look like a little bump. You can see the all-time high of Bitcoin set earlier this year in 2021 is more than twice as high as that set in 2017. And all the graphs look very similar. We saw Ethereum, huge gains in 2020, 2021. Bitcoin, huge gains in 2020, 2021. Dogecoin is no different. In fact, the graph for Dogecoin is even steeper than it is for the rest of them. And lastly, we can see that institutional acceptance of cryptocurrencies is growing along with the price. This article on CoinDesk says increasing signs of demand from institutional investors. And then they provide all these examples of these companies that are now adopting cryptocurrencies. As I mentioned yesterday, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange is adding Ethereum derivatives to their exchange. This is huge, considering that billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars are traded hands every single day on the CME. We have a few examples here. NYDIG, they're going to quadruple their Bitcoin investments to 25 billion. We have a $200 million fund called 10T that will invest in cryptocurrency startups. And then of course, MicroStrategy, the leaders in the corporate adoption of mainly Bitcoin, has continued to add Bitcoins throughout the declining price in January. And finally, a further vote of confidence in the institutional adoption of cryptocurrencies has been Visa signaling further crypto ambitions with API pilot for bank customers to buy Bitcoin. Visa, one of the largest payment processors in the world with over 1.8 billion cards out there, is pushing their crypto platform even further. The implications for this, for the demand that will be created for Bitcoin and Ethereum and other stable coins, is just incredible. And I mean, really, it shows an incredible bullish case for the cryptocurrencies. It makes Robert Kiyosaki's statement that Bitcoin right now is cheap sound more and more realistic every day. Keep your eyes on this, folks. This is something very exciting that's setting up. It's very likely to be the future of payments and finance, cryptocurrencies. It's all going online. There's hundreds of millions of tons of gold still in the ground. Over 3,000 tons of gold are mined every year. Bitcoin, however, there's about 18.5 million coins in circulation and only 21 million can ever be mined. So they're getting very close, and that's it. There's only a limited number of coins that can be mined for Bitcoin. Even as I'm filming this right now, Ethereum just punched above its previous all-time high and is now sitting above 1,700. Folks, you don't want to miss this. And that does it for today's episode of Cold Plunge every day until Bitcoin 50K. We have some very exciting things going on. Prices are increasing, chatter is increasing, and overall acceptance of cryptos is increasing. So thank you again for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.